Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy. It's my pleasure. It's my honor as usual to be out here connected with nature and bringing this message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. Now, before I go into my topic, I want to encourage you to help this work by commenting more and being more involved. And remember to like, to subscribe, and to share this video. Now, before I speak to you concerning Neville Goddard and Henrik Clarke, I would like to say that this channel is open to anyone. But let me say this, that if you are a European or a white person and you come on this channel, you're not coming on this channel to bully me or try to teach me or try to confront me when I speak the truth, okay? Because every time people with that kind of mentality comes on and try to comment and so on, they always come with a certain kind of arrogance as if they are here to teach us, when everything that they know concerning spirituality, it all came from Kemet. It all came from ancient Egypt, where we had our civilization there before it was destroyed by their people, and they put their faces and everything that belongs to us, okay? So let me get into what I want to speak to you about. Now, there are many people who believe in the lectures of Neville Goddard and what Neville Goddard would have taught. And many people believe that he was taught by Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, though he never go into much details about Abdullah and so on. And so you have to take what he's saying with room for other things, okay? And so, my brother, my sisters, the main point I want to get across to you is that when you listen to what Neville is teaching concerning, if you believe in a God or a Jesus outside of yourself, you have the wrong God and so on, he has never went into the origin of this secular Christianity that was fed to you, that has been pointing you to look outwardly, because he would have to come and speak the truth of his ancestors and what they would have done to a people by stealing everything from them. And people like Henrik Clarke for many years have been trying to sensitize our people concerning their history before slavery, teaching us that we have no friend. And I'm saying to you, your friend is yourself. Your savior is yourself. Your redeemer is yourself. And if you're going to believe in a God, believe in the God that you're seeing in the mirror. If you're going to believe in a Christ, believe in the Christ that you're seeing in the mirror. Do not believe in the European idol that has been given to you. So my brother, my sisters, all you have to do when you listen to the lectures of Neville Goddard, you have to read between the lines, because everything that was stolen from Kemet, it was kept in their secret societies. And that is why you can't just be gullible and get caught up with the Neville Goddard narrative and fail to realize this is your own spirituality that they are repackaging and bringing back to you. So my brother and my sister, we have to get out of the realm of believing that we were uncivilized people and that there's another people who have to come to teach us and to make us civilized and to teach us what we did not know. That is not the truth. And that is why I choose to mention the name of John Henrik Clarke, so that you can do your research for yourself. So you can listen to him for yourself, because there are many videos on the internet that you can listen for yourself. I do not have to go into all of the details, but you can just listen to Neville Goddard, listen to John Henrik Clarke, and you would realize everything that Neville has been teaching to you, okay, is actually esoteric Christianity, which we would have known way back in antiquity. It would have been the true education that was taught in our mixed schools, teaching each and every one to look inwardly, to discover that their real identity is their divinity. So my brothers and my sisters, it is very important for us to know our history before slavery. And John Henrik Clarke, as a matter of fact, Dr. John Henrik Clarke, he taught a lot on where Christianity came from, where the concept of Jesus came from, and so on. And I want to encourage you to look into it and understand more about the Kemetic science and the teachings of Kemet, and you would realize everything was stolen from us. And that is why some people would not agree with me, because I'm not putting Neville Goddard on any pedestal. If I'm to put anyone on any pedestal, it would have to be Abdullah, because Abdullah was the teacher and Neville Goddard was the student. And anyone with common sense would realize that civilization actually started in ancient Africa. So my brother and my sisters, when you look at the Bible and the characters in the Bible, you realize all the characters of the Bible, when they present it to you, whether in a movie or whatever, in a picture book, it's always the face of the European. And they do that for a purpose. And that is why, based on what Neville would have said about Abdullah, that's why Abdullah had to point him to the Sphinx and all of the other things that is left in the earth to reflect the people of the greatest civilization that ever existed. And so my brother and my sisters, don't just get caught up for this material, temporal experience that we are having here. Because what shall it profit a man if he gain this whole world and loses his soul? That is why it's important for you to know your African spirituality and to know your true nationality, to know your true identity, and to know what was taught to us by our ancestors many years ago. And those who stood the test of time to bring certain knowledge to us. And they are very important and they must be remembered. That is why my encouragement to you is to check out Dr. John Henrik Clarke and the things that he's been teaching. And you would get a lot of information that when you meet your Christian brothers and sisters who would want to debate you because they have become so comfortable embracing the idol that was given to them, you can encourage them to do a little research, because you would have done some research for yourself. Playtime is over. This is not the time for you to waste all of your energy looking at Netflix and all the distractions that they have provided for you. I'm not going to bring all the information that you want about the things that you should be researching for yourself and knowing for yourself. Okay? So my brothers and my sisters, it is time for you to look into these things, so each one can teach the other, because we all did some research and we learned to use our common sense. So Neville wasn't bringing anything new or anything revolutionary to we. These things was known so many years ago by our ancestors, because they were all connected to nature. We are a people of nature. We are nature people. We are a sun. We are the sun people. So my brother and my sisters, grab hold of your time and use your time wisely. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, this is just a word of encouragement that I'm bringing to you to let you know that the teaching of Neville Goddard is actually a repackaging of our African spirituality. But for you to know that, you have to learn more about Kemet, and you have to learn more of what was taught by people like John Henrik Clarke. Okay, just to mention one of the many. So you can go and you can do your research for yourself. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, and do not forget to like, subscribe, or share this video. I'm out.